Hello everyone, Super the Hedgehog here, and this is how I became the most strongest player on the Twodoor3 SMP. Make sure to like and subscribe, and enjoy the video. See ya! So basically it all starts with us defeating the Ender Dragon, and I'm just gonna do a montage because this took a while. Okay guys, so basically you might realize I have netherite tools and netherite armor. Well, that's because I convinced this admin. If you saw him earlier, he's just a skeleton head, and the rest of his body is just invisible. But I convinced this admin that I was Spanish, and that my friends said if I didn't get all this OP stuff, that they would call me a loser. So, W. Skelly, that guy that I just passed. W. Skelly, bro, for making me have netherite. But netherite's not the best armor on the server, because, well, I'll tell you later, but for now, here's a montage of me gathering ender pearls. So after I was done grabbing pearls, I looted not an ancient city, I looted a end city, whatever it's called. And so remember when I said I would tell you what the god armor is earlier? Well, this is where I got the god armor from that admin. As you can see, I have netherite armor, and the admin gave me all of this god armor, making me just not the strongest player yet, but just making me one of the players on these SMP that even has this armor. But y'all gotta remember, this is only one step to becoming the greatest player on this SMP. But this is how I'll become the greatest player on this SMP. The skeleton admin gave me not only a mace with Windburst 3, but also wind charges, which automatically makes me one of the most strongest players here. No other player on this SMP has a mace except for me. So So you know what I did with the mace? I played around with it, as always, killing a few people. But then, this admin not only gave me a stack of ender pearls, but also a stack of god apples. Just one more step closer to becoming the most strongest person on this SMP. Since I was bored, I just kept and continued to kill. But then Skelly started to make a base, so I'm just going to show you a montage. Then Skelly was done making the house, and I had asked him for an elytra and rockets for one step that it will take for me to become the most strongest player on this SMP. But Skelly took a break, which means if I get an elytra and rockets, I can be the most